Hi everyone, welcome to NEET Simplified. So today I am here with another episode to simplify another important concept. Today we are going to talk about the family Leguminosae, which is also called as Fabaceae. And this family includes three subfamilies, namely Papilionaceae, Cisalpinaceae and Mimosaceae. And especially we are going to talk about Papilionaceae today. Imagine just when a butterfly is turning into a flower, how would that look like? We are going to talk about that particular thing here. Butterfly shaped flowers are nothing but papillion, which in Latin is butterfly. Now, here you're seeing a flower which has such beautiful petals, and this is our front view. And when you look at the side view, we are going to have it in this way. And like any typical angiospermic flower, we are going to understand on the basis of the whorls which are arranged, isn't it? What are those? Calyx, Corolla, Androecium and Gynoecium. So, but before we go there, let me very quickly tell you what can you see over here in this particular picture. You are seeing a very beautiful big petal here, isn't it? And also there are second and third petals which you are seeing in this picture. Yes, and also you can see the calyx also very clearly with two, 1, 2 and 3 sepals which are even visible from the side view. Now what is all this about? Let us understand that. And today let me very quickly tell you that we have got you some beautiful images and also we have got some relatable examples so that there wouldn't be any confusion for you. Don't forget to subscribe to us to get such simplified content and also do follow us on Instagram. Now let's go to our calyx. Here we are going to talk about the calyx which has got 5 sepals. As you can see over here, we have got 5 sepals. Very clearly you can see that they are fused with each other. And we all know that this condition is called as gamosepalous condition. Now in the floral formula, we represent calyx with K. We write 5 in number, sepals are 5 and they are fused. And also you will see that they are fusing to form a tube-like structure, just like how we have seen in Malvaceae. So this tube-like structure is going to protect the inner organs. Yes, so gamosepalous calyx is the first feature which we understood now. Now going to the second one, that is the next word, corolla. Now comes the beautiful part. As I've told you to imagine about a butterfly turning into a flower, right? Why did I say that? You'll understand it here. Here, you're seeing a bigger, very prominent petal which is called as vexillum. Why are we calling this vexillum? We call this vexillum because in Latin, vexillum is nothing but a flag or a banner. Don't you see this as very prominent flag or banner which is showing that it is present? The flower is showing itself through the vexillum. So, we call the estivation in this flower as vexillary estivation. It is vexillary estivation. We also call this as papilionaceous estivation. Papillion is nothing but butterfly wings. So, we call this as papilionaceous estivation as well. Is papilionaceous estivation. Now we have how many of these standard or vexillum petals? Only one. So we have got one of this, and as you can see here there are two, 1 and 2. We have got two alae or wings. Now what is alae in Latin? the butterfly wings, and these butterfly wings are going to be the lateral wings, and you will see that these are all covered by the vexillum. When you look at it, you will see this prominent vexillum, and you are going to see these two lateral wing petals or alae here in case of the flowers of Papilionaceae. Now coming to the most interesting part, where is the fusion of the petals happening? Now here you are seeing that this vexillum is free, even the wings or alae are also free. Now, there comes a twist here where two of the petals are fused. So, you can see that they are fused, isn't it? And what are these called as? Now, we have two of these petals also, which are boat shaped and called as keel or carina. Now, what is this carina? It is nothing but boat in Latin. Right? Now, what is that keel? You will see when you find a boat, you will see this shape of the boat which is helping it to travel in the water, to break the water currents and move ahead, isn't it? So that shape which you find in the boat is called as the keel, and you are seeing that these are forming the shape of a keel and they are fused. Also, you have to remember that these keel petals are enclosing the stamens and pistil, and they are fusing together, giving that boat shape. Let's simultaneously even remember how will we write or represent this in our floral formula. When you look at this, we write Corolla with C, and there is a specific arrangement here, that is 1 vexillum plus 2 wing petals or alae, and we have 2 keel petals which are fused. So this is going to be the unique feature of this subfamily. Whenever you see this arrangement of 1 plus 2 plus 2, we are going to remember that it is from Papilionaceae. Now coming to the Androecium. Previously, when we were talking about Malvaceae, we understood that the stamens are going to form a tube, forming a staminal tube. Yes, you're finding something similar here as well. But let me tell you here, the number is definite. We can remember the number to be 10. That is 9 plus 1. We have 10 stamens. And these 10 stamens are arranged in a specific arrangement of 9 filaments of these stamen fusing to form this particular staminal tube. So, we have got a single staminal tube with the fusion of 9 stamens, and one is separate. So, we have got that special arrangement of 9 plus 1. Right? So, this is again what we have. This is a diadelphous condition. Previously in Malvaceae, we have seen monodelphous condition. Here we are finding diadelphous condition. Now, only in Malvaceae we had a variation, right? And in the rest of the families, we have seen that the anthers are bilobed. As you can see, 2 lobes here, 1 and 2. So, we have bilobed and we have dithecous anthers. Yes. And now coming to the sporangia, you can see 1, 2, 3 and 4. So there are 4 sporangia. And we have seen in Malvaceae about a very good example of a pen, isn't it? We understood that from the staminal tube, you will see that the style of the ovary is also passing without fusing to the staminal tube. Now we have our pen, we have the refill. The refill doesn't get fused or attached to the pen. It passes through the pen and we're going to work with it, isn't it? Now just like that, you will see that there is the stick. This is our style here and stigma. You will see the style is passing through the staminal tube without getting attached anywhere, without getting fused anywhere, right? Here also you can see through the staminal tube, you are seeing the passing of the style. Now this is our hand-drawn diagram where we have removed the pistil part and you're only seeing the stamens of 1 plus 9 arrangement, the diadelphous condition. So we have dithecous bilobed anthers with 4 sporangia and diadelphous stamens in case of Papilionaceae. Now moving ahead to the gynoecium. Here, in case of the gynoecium, we know we have the seat of the floral organs thalamus, on which you are seeing the ovary is present. You are seeing the style which was passing through the staminal tube. Now we have separated this particular pistil so that you can understand it clearly. So you can see ovary, style and stigma. Right. Now when you look at this part of ovary, even under the microscope, you will not see the structure of it very clearly. But we need to study the structure. What will we do? We will take another example, right? So what are you seeing here is the ovary which is matured. Now after the maturation, ovary becomes the fruit. Here in case of Papilionaceae, we understand that hyacinth beans, the family of beans, peas, legumes, they are all belonging to the same family, Fabaceae. Right. Now here you also have this ovary which is matured into the fruit. Now when you look at this, I'm sure you might have found this in kitchen. When you open the pod, you're going to find the seeds. Now the seeds are nothing but the ovules after maturation. Now let's observe these seeds. Prior they were ovules. Prior to this they were ovules. So you can see that all these seeds are attached to the margin of the ovary. Hence, this arrangement we call as marginal placentation. Now, how is the ovary? The ovary is superior. It is a superior ovary. Why is that so? You will see the rest of the floral organs are all arising from beneath the ovary, right? And how is the ovary like? We have a superior ovary with a single carpel. You are seeing a single carpel, hence it is monocarpellary, and also there is only one chamber as you can see here. It is unilocular, and clearly under the microscope we have this image where you can see the attachment of. Let us now very quickly discuss about the floral formula here. The flowers are bractate, so we'll represent that, and you will see that they have zygomorphic symmetry. That means you will see that the flower can be cut into two equal halves in only one plane. Hence, let's represent that. And also the flowers are bisexual with both Androecium and Gynoecium. And now coming to the most important part, the sepals. And you can see that they are 5 in number. So you can see the sepals which are 5 in number, and you can see that they are fused to each other. Gamosepalous will represent that here. And coming to the corolla, the most unique feature here, which is containing one prominent vexillum, and you will see 2 wing petals. You can see them here, right? And you will also see 2 keel petals that are fused. So we are going to represent that in our brackets. And coming to the next one, Androecium. Again, one more unique feature, the diadelphous condition. We are going to represent that with 9 in the brackets plus 1. Why? You can see that 9 of the stamens are fused together and 1 is separate, as you can see. So we are representing the diadelphous condition here. Coming to the ovary, it is a superior ovary. That means you will see the remaining of the floral organs arising beneath the ovary. And it is containing a single carpel. So we are going to write 1 indicating it is a monocarpellary ovary. So that's it. That's our floral formula. Now let us very quickly answer a few tricky questions. So let's challenge ourselves how much we understood about this concept. So here we go with our first question. Family Fabaceae differs from Solanaceae and Liliaceae. That's definite. Now, with respect to the stamens, pick out the characteristics specific to family Fabaceae. Specific to family Fabaceae, but not found in Solanaceae or Liliaceae. So, this was a NEET 2023 question. Let's see the options. Polyadelphous and epipetalous stamens, monodelphous and monothecous anthers, epiphyllous and dithecous anthers, diadelphous and dithecous anthers. Now, you can see a very big question. But what is the question representing? Very simply, it is asking about the stamens of the family Fabaceae. We have just now seen that there was an arrangement which we call that as diadelphous. We find that here, and we have dithecous stamens, right? Dithecous anthers and diadelphous stamen. So we will get the option right, that is D. Now moving ahead to the next question. Vexillary estivation is the characteristic of the family from NEET 2012. Which family? Vexillary, always remember, vexillary is that flag or the banner which you are going to see it prominently. Now, whenever you remember about the prominence, remember about the butterfly shaped flag, we're going to remember that as from the family Fabaceae very clearly, isn't it? Now, moving ahead to our last question over here. Which genus in the Fabaceae is important for producing groundnut or peanut? Now, we have discussed about lots of plants which are included in this family. Now, we are going to talk about where from we get this groundnut and peanut. It is Arachis hypogaea. So, that is our genus. Now, let me also very quickly tell you such more questions you're going to find in the website of NEET Simplified. Go check out, answer them, try to test yourself. That will be the best revision for you. Yes, so with this question, we are coming to the end of this episode, and for more such content, follow us. Don't forget to share, subscribe. If you are getting the content or the confusing content simplified, don't forget to subscribe to us and hit the bell icon. Thank you.